banditry killings. Plus, INEC takes delivery of sensitive materials for rerun polls in Kaduna State. Do you love and care about Rstv State in her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. Now, welcome to Rstv World News. I am Akilachi KJ. And now to the news in detail. Rstv State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says his administration is determined in Old Port Harcourt Township to end fire incidences at the jetty every year. Governor Fubara expressed the determination when he visited to assess the level of damage caused by the Monday inferno at the jetty, which destroyed items worth millions of naira. Correspondent Tamuno Barabi Iblubo has more.
The secretary to the Rivers State Government on arrival by the chairman of the Maritime Workers, Comrade Israel Warabo people. Governor Fubara walked round and assessed the level of damage before addressing the people. He expressed a strong determination to working with the operators of the jetty to streamline measures that will put to an end such inferno that seems to be an annual occurrence at the jetty. Governor Fubara noted the complaint from the Maritime Workers chairman concerning establishing the fire station at the jetty, since workers of the State Fire Service are scared of responding to their calls for fear of being attacked should they arrive late.
We have seen the situation on ground. We have heard from the Maritime Workers chairman the complaints and of course the recommendations he has made. To be assured that His Excellency the Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, his heart is with you. He has asked me to appeal to all of you. Be calm, also be very, very careful because of the season. He has sent the Ministry of Special Duties, Fire Service and Emergency to come and look at the situation and give him immediate brief so that he will know what to do as he is coming back. So that is why we are here. Be rest assured that your governor is thinking about you. He is concerned about what has happened here.
On his part, the chairman Maritime Workers, Comrade Israel Warabo people, informed that the affected boats were fully loaded up with passengers and goods ready to sail. Comrade Pepo said
governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the 2023 general election, Pastor Tony Cole, stated this shortly after he appeared on Rstv State Television, Rstev's current affairs program, Stewardship. God's Power Anele has more.
Tony Cole, who described Rivers State as a land blessed with human and natural resources, said residents should not allow politics to divide and to deny them the favor and blessings of the state. He explained that he decided to congratulate sportsmanship as politics is not a do-or-die affair, and promised to provide support if needed by Governor Fubara in order to build a better Rivers State. According, cannot provide the much needed development, and prayed that the wrong narrative should be changed to enhance progress.
I wish him a lot of wisdom, because he's going to need wisdom right now to manage and balance the situation. He requires a lot of wisdom, a lot of patience, and he must bridge that gap. So it's really up to him now.
Can compete favorably with others in the country. He revealed that the wrangling between the executive and the legislature can be resolved through dialogue, reminding that Rivers State is peaceful to promote investments. According to him, the demand of the Rivers State House of Assembly for Governor Fubara to represent the budget to the House is impossible.
Rivers State is ready for business, and there are ways to do that. There are little things that he can do that will convince the Rivers business people that are here already that they should not pack up and leave. He has a house that has been passed, so I don't know what the reason for asking for a resubmission is. Budget was already passed. We can move with that.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
The Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited (NLNG) has addressed the peaceful demonstrations by its host communities witnessed at its corporate headquarters in Port Harcourt. Speaking to newsmen during a press briefing, General Manager Community Relations NLNG Andy Uday assured the host communities of robust relationship and cooperation. Correspondent Hannah Aman has the rest of the report.
Balance Analysis, Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
We have 4 regional chefs, 3 food experts. Let the contest begin.
Like she's got a secret ingredient. Looks like she's not the only.
Contest begin.
Like she's got a secret ingredient. Looks like she's not.
We apologize for the technical hitches on that story. Now moving on, Igbo Akol Monarch, His Royal Majesty Eze Cassidy KBD, has congratulated Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara on his resounding victory at the Supreme Court. Eze KBD also congratulated the former Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Edison Ehie, for his appointment as the Chief of Staff, Government House, Port Harcourt. In a statement signed by Eze KBD, the victory has not only shown that power and promotion come from God, but has put an end all fears of Governor Sim's supporters. He urged the governor to consider the judgment as a victory for Rivers people, carry everyone along across party lines, and remain focused on his determination to develop the state. The monarch, who thanked the governor for the appointment of their son, Ehie, into a key position of trust, said, "Our core people are overwhelmed by the appointment," and assured him of their unwavering support. The traditional ruler further urged political gladiators to sheath their swords and rally round the Governor Fubara-led administration for peace and development. Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited (NLNG) has addressed the peaceful demonstrations by its host communities witnessed at its corporate headquarters in Port Harcourt. Speaking to newsmen during a press briefing, General Manager Community Relations Andy Uday assured their host community of robust partnership and cooperation. Correspondent Hannah Aman has the rest of this report.
Mr. Ode said adequate safety measures have been put in place on their that NLNG remains dedicated to the safety of its community stakeholders, its operating environment and assets, adding that part of the sailing safety procedure for the third the water channel. He said it's imperative that the Nigerian police investigation is allowed to be properly concluded to provide a clearer picture into the circumstances that led NLNG commends the police and parties involved for the progress achieved in the ongoing engagement process and continues to urge for calm.
But I'd like to give credit to the community for ensuring that at the end of the day, a tripartite meeting was held between NLNG, the police, and the protesters. And I'm happy to say that we have full access to the facility. That's the head office. The waterways have been reopened. Our boats are operating now. So credit goes to everybody who has been there, including you, for ensuring that we do.
Hannah Aman, Rstv News.
Rstv News Live on YouTube at Rstv Online and on Facebook at Rstv Channel 22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And now time for a short break, but still to come on the world news. At least 2 people hospitalized after Amtrak train derail hits milk truck in Colorado. And in sports, AFCON 2023 Super Eagles defender Aina anticipates tough clash against Angola. Details of this and more stories when we return. Do stay.
We have 4 regional chefs, 3 food experts. Let the contest begin.
Like she's got a secret ingredient. Looks like she's not the only one.
This is a tough one, people.
Every time with hunger.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you. No matter when I show you. You show me love. You show me love.
A lush woman goes for it and be beautiful.
The new Peak Mini fits your pocket. Contains the right nourishment you need for your breakfast. Creamy and tasty.
This Peak Mini is just my
food experts. Let the contest begin.
Like she's got a secret ingredient. Looks like she's not the only one.
This is a tough one, people.
Credits when I load. Why even summer me double data join?
Yeah. Wait, so with 1 5 they give all of us, so you then enjoy up to
15,000 naira credit and data. And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Globe Dedicated 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. Finish.
Gulo, you don't win. Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow. Please save now Glow they fine. Now Glow they go. Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Globe Dedicated 10x. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Whenever I call you, I did not call myself. I didn't even want to be a pastor, because you want to be a pastor, you go to theology school. I did not go to theology school. I didn't want to be a pastor. I wanted to travel to America, but God said, I have deposited something in you that will save so many nations. If I did not take this call, look at all those women delivering free in OPM hospital. What will be their fate? If I don't take this call, all the children in the 14 free school that are going to school now, what will be their fate? How will they go to school? How will their life be? If I did not take this call, tell me, all these boys, all these girls, prostitutes will pick from the street and rehabilitate. Many of them are getting married and their husband's house. All these cultists, armed robbers, now rehabilitate them. They are no longer going to armed robbery. What will be their fate? You know what God is doing in River?
Life and advise that such companies dealing with gas and hazardous chemicals be sited far away from residential buildings to forestall a reoccurrence of such incidents.
What is really happening there? I think they are manufacturing paint, and at the same time it's like
those claims and make recommendations for Senate for further legislative action. In a similar development, President Tinubu wants the Senate to also confirm the disengagement of Babatunde Irukera as the Executive Vice Chairman and CEO of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC. His request is contained in a letter read by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, on Tuesday at the resumption of plenary after a 4-week Christmas and New Year break. Senate President Akpabio thereafter referred the matter to the Committee of the Whole for further action. President Tinubu had January 8, 2024 sacked Babatunde Irukera as CEO FCCPC. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has urged President Bola Tinubu to relieve non-performing cabinet members from their duties. Abbas gave the charge on today at the resumption of plenary from the Christmas and New Year holidays, lamenting the worsening security challenges which in the past few weeks led to the death of scores of Nigerians in Plateau, Kaduna, and other parts of the country. Abbas noted that if not adequately addressed, the situation could degenerate to threaten the stability of the nation. He also advocated the adoption of new strategies to address the widespread insecurity ravaging the country, tasking the President to demand greater performance and accountability from our service chiefs and all security and enforcement agencies. He implored the President not to shy away from making the tough decisions. The federal government of Nigeria has reiterated its willingness to engage with the Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso military authorities to foster regional peace and development. Ministry of Foreign Affairs disclosed this in a statement in reaction to the trio's decision to withdraw their membership from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Remember that in July 2023, the Economic Community of West African States suspended the Republic of Niger after a military coup, which agitated the government of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to also announce their withdrawal from the community on the 27th of January 2024 after a 49-year membership. And on election matters, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced receipt of sensitive materials in preparation for Kaduna State's rerun polls and by-election. Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC in the state, Malam Aminu Idris, led a team of stakeholders while displaying the materials at the premises of the INEC office in Kaduna on Monday. The display of the materials was witnessed by the representatives of INEC and stakeholders, including party agents, security agents, civil society organizations, and journalists. According to INEC, the election is set to take place in 6 constituencies covering 7 local government areas, including Chikun, Igabi, Kaduna South, Kudan, Kachia, Kagarko, and Kauru. Now on the foreign scene, at least 2 people were hospitalized after an Amtrak train derailed when it hit a truck carrying milk in a rural area in northeastern Colorado. The Colorado State Patrol said at least 2 people were taken